Look, guys, if you're on the live stream, sorry, you're going to be seeing the recording early. We're starting in about 2 minutes, so the live stream's been turned on early. So if you are waiting, I do apologise for that. I paused the recording and I now can't get to the recording because I've got a streaming message over the top of it. Can anyone else make sure this is recording?
Host needs to give us permission there, Paul.
I'll do it now. Just pop back in.
It's recording. I think I have to be the host to be able to record.
It's recording now, and the live stream is on. So hi everyone, and welcome to the Wish AMA for today, the 7th of November 2021. Do hope you guys have had a wonderful weekend. Going to be a busy AMA as we have Alistair and myself, and we're expecting Simon and Shukri to come in not too far away. Alistair, could you message them both and just check where they are? Sometimes I just need to give Shukri a reminder of the times of these things. Nice to see everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'd imagine there's a few people in some of the different links that got sent out, so we will see if they turn up as we go through this. I do want to hold on a few minutes because we do have some really important stuff to talk about. Thanks, Boo. Got that. Just to make sure I got everyone in who can be in as we get ready for this. Look, let's get underway and see where we're going to go. Look, it's a hey Simon, welcome in. It's a Boo, can you chase up Shukri for me, please? It's a really important meeting for Shukri to be in. Hi everybody, and thanks for joining us. I'm sorry that we started the stream a bit early. I'm sure you've been sitting there waiting for us to start. We'll start on time from now on, and the recording is now on, so we do have this ready to go for you guys. For those watching later on who missed it on Zoom, we want to come back and watch it on the recording. Remember, if you want to watch the recording, you can also watch it on YouTube and Facebook for Wish. Even Twitter has it streaming at the moment. Look, it's going to be a big AMA. We've got some really interesting stuff to talk about. We're going to do some stuff on the charity votes from last week. We got 2 charities through. Bill will let us know who got how much of that money. I'll be talking about emissions and the next lot of charities when that goes through to. Simon's going to give us a wrap from Lisbon, and Shukri's going to come in and talk about his next event. Now, we do the briefing. Simon's just done a briefing on crypto for the people on the loyalty program, different levels. We do one of those every week, and once a month Shukri comes in, he does an extra event, and that extra event will now be next Sunday from 1 to 3 p.m. Singapore. From 1 to 3 p.m. Singapore, Shukri will be on, and the title of that is the $1 Million Trade. So Shukri, after all this time we've known him, and as long as we've been around, has turned up in a meeting the other day and said, hey, if you've got the right amount of money, there's $1 million trade coming up. And we said, okay, share it with the Wish guys. So you need to be on the right level of Wish, and for the month of November, you will have needed to buy enough Wish by Saturday night at midnight to come in and do this on Sunday. Maybe it's Friday night. We'll take that in a minute for you guys. But you will have to be in. It'll be all over everything we do. But this is Shukri's biggest trade I've ever heard him talking about. And you guys know how well Shukri's done out of this. So if he's telling us it's a whale of a trade, then I know for myself we're putting aside some money and joining in on that. Look, without further ado, I'm going to hand over to Boo and have him talk a little bit about the charity vote results. How'd it go, Boo?
Yeah, no, it went really well. Actually, we had we had a lot of entries in from our loyalty program, and had an opportunity to tally those up earlier today. And once again, we've got a pretty even distribution overall. So, Reaching Hands, which is the charity organisation in the Philippines that helps people after the recent typhoon, 54.74% of the votes, and that will equate to their share of the 6,250 votes. Coins, Wish coins, will be 3,421, and Oplan Adal 45.26%, and will receive 2,829 Wish coins. So congratulations to both of those organisations. For those of you that are not aware, Oplan Adal provides basic entry-level school supplies for kids in coastal communities who need assistance to improve their education. So yeah, great result for both of those, Paul, and a large number of our loyalty programs members voting. So a really good result. Back to you.
Yeah, mate, it's great to see the community so involved, right? It's great. I think we've got this. I think we've got the basic plan now really well sort of outlined. It's starting to work more consistently, Boo. We're going to run the next charity one through to the last Sunday of November. I'll give you that date. We are going to extend it through to there, so it's the same as the last one. And so that will be, it's going to go through to Sunday the 28th. So this month, we're going to go through to Sunday the 28th of November. Then we're going to do the same thing where we're going to do, is it 6,250 or 6,500 coins, Boo?
6,250.
6,250 coins. And then we're going to allocate it to them. So the charity that wins will get paid in 4 payments on the next 4 Mondays. And the one that gets the second most of money will get paid on the next 4 Fridays. So Monday and Friday, the next 4 Fridays, they will get paid their money over 4 weeks in quarter lots. So we don't have a lump sum hitting our coin value, because our coin value, gosh, guys, is our coin value encouraging? Our coin value is encouraging. In fact, one of our friends has just popped in and bought a bit more. According to my Dex tools, we just had another buy, and we are at, scrolled the wrong way. I'm scrolled the wrong way. I do apologise for that. But at 26 and a quarter cents, which is about a 20%, about a 40% rally off our low 2 weeks ago. So nice to see the coin price doing that. And certainly something I think their changes to emissions has clearly made a difference in the value of our coin, which is really exciting for us. So, Boo, the 2 Filipino charities that won this time, look, first of all, congratulations and welcome to them. It's really nice to see some new faces in there. It's nice to see 1,000 likes on each of those posts. It's just what it's all about. We'll be in touch with them early in the week. We'll either get, it is great to see the West price going up. We'll either get Angela or Shane in touch with them. We'll get how we're going to pay them. And different charities require different help. We'll give them some help. And then we'll get Shane to organise that. As I say, we'll do a quarter every Monday for the top one, and a quarter every Friday for the second one. So it spreads the money through the month. And then on the 28th of October, we're doing it again. So if you're in those 2 first charities, do remember that you've got to, those posts are now in the group are now dead. You've got to repost, be back in for November. I'd love to see you guys back in for November. And
the best thing, of course, Paul, from the improvement in the Wish price is that we are giving these charities more money. It's actually that simple. So, the Wish course price going up 40% is going to make a material difference to these people. It absolutely is.
Yeah, mate, it's one of those really cool things, isn't it? If we could do that again in the next month, we get up another 40%. And look, the changes that were made, we're going to see if we can improve on them. We think that the change in emissions made a big difference. Obviously, the Loyalty Club makes a huge difference. The Loyalty guys will be buying next week because Shukri's things next weekend. We could see the price well back above 30 cents, 35 cents, who knows? And it does appear we have some kind of beneficiary, some guy, beneficiary is not quite the right word, it's something like that, but we've got some guy who likes our product and who's buying Wish to support the charities, buying a reasonable amount every day. And that kind of support for the price is awesome. The changes to emission made a big deal. And we're going to have these Loyalty guys buying going on Thursday or Friday or during this week to get into Shukri's next event, which will be massive. Now, I'm going to go to Simon in a few minutes and talk a little bit about his trip to Lisbon. But before I do, I might just have Shukri turn in and tell us a little bit about what he's going to be doing next weekend. Shukri, you in?
Okay, I'm in. Yeah. So look at the charts now. Things are looking really, really great. I think November is the biggest month for Bitcoin historically. Okay, and I think on the 16th of November, there's something called Taproot. Okay, so if you look at this is the second most significant change in Bitcoin. Okay, the first one was SegWit in in August 2017. So it went up before SegWit, went down, all-time high. Same thing, I expect it to go up towards this Taproot, correct, and then go up to the all-time high or whatever it is. Just remember that the target is 98K for November, 135 for December. But that gives us a lot of opportunities. I think there are trades that are being set up, and that's what I call that, this opportunity doesn't come along, especially this late in the cycle, but there are coins that are now going to be released, new coins, and there is an opportunity that I believe, and I will show you this, that can make people $1 million or $1 million ringgit or whatever. It depends, I'll just use a common number. It's coming very soon. And the best thing of all, you really don't need to have a wallet to do this, but just sign up for the centralized exchanges, Kraken, KuCoin, Binance. I believe Binance also has it. The thing is this, if you go for a normal thing, it's easier, but your returns might be smaller if you know a wallet, if you know about a wallet. But it is a tough wallet, okay, because it's a polka dot wallet, then naturally you get more. And if you know how to stake on that wallet, then naturally you get more and more. But anyway, the thing is, just by having a centralized exchange, you will be able to do this, but I'll tell you all about it on Sunday. So I'm gearing up for this million ringgit, million New Zealand dollars, million Aussie dollars. If you're Filipino, it's 10 million, okay? You can use $1 million. So this is on Sunday, guys.
So basically what you're saying is if you've got a reasonable amount of money, you'll let us know more about next week, but we're expecting this to go somewhere between sort of 25 to 50 to 1, maybe 25 to 60 to 1. This is going to be the biggie, right? And so next Sunday, you're going to tell us how to do that and how to make, literally, in your opinion, we can make $1 million if we've got a reasonable amount of capital there, right?
And this is proven. This is proven. I'll even show you the formula. This has worked before.
And
we don't know whether it will work in the future, but we know it has worked before. And we know that unlike other assets, Bitcoin or crypto has this tendency to follow past historic history.
Yeah, we really like it. So, Shoki, let me see if I got it right. To get into your session next Sunday, they've got to be on the Wish loyalty program. They've got to buy $300 worth of Wish, sell no Wish, and you're going to show them $1 million trade.
Yes, correct. And 3 ways to do it. And guys, you don't need a wallet. Don't panic. But I will show you the simplest way and the way with a wallet, which has more benefits. You choose what is most comfortable to you.
Shoki, it's one of those things. I've known you now for 3 or 4 years, and I have never heard you say this before. I've never heard this kind of confidence out of you. Must be something you're really excited by.
Yeah, I am.
So,
but guys, I've been saying this, right? Yeah, correct. But what did I say before, guys? Didn't I say that as we go towards the end of the cycle, it gets simpler?
I like that. And Angela will bring up the a little bit later on. Angela will bring up the loyalty program, and we'll show which level you've got to be. We've got the new flyer for the loyalty program. I'll bring that up. I'm going to come back to you in a few minutes, Shoki, and ask you some more questions. I've got Simon to go yet, and before I do that, Boo, I think we might get Alistair. We might get the who was the top charity?
Top charity, 54.74% of the votes was Reaching Hands.
Reaching Hands, and that's Jemay, isn't it? Can we bring Jemay on and have a chat with him? See what he's going to do. Then we'll talk to the guy from Oakland, Adai, straight afterwards. Both our top 2 charities are here right now. Let's hear from them about what they're going to do with the money. It's great. It's one of these things, right, that we're going to need to work through how to get them crypto coins, because that's what we do. But right now, what we want to do is we want to know how will this money change some lives. So who's the first one on, Angela?
So the first one is Miss Jamai. She is the founder of Reaching Hands, and she's here to give thanks to all of us and for the opportunity that we provide.
Cool. Reaching Hands, our top one. How many coins do they get, Boo?
3,421 coins. So that'll, at the current price, it's a little over $1,000 US.
Yeah.
Like that, like Jim, are you able to come on? I saw you were unmuted. Can we unmute you again? Are you able to come on camera?
Hello, good afternoon, Wish. Hello.
Hi, how you doing? Thank you for coming on.
I'm grateful and thankful. Reaching Hand is so very thankful and grateful for this Wish organization, this Wish charity, and we are so blessed to you help us guys so much. You help us so much. So that's all.
Look, we're really pleased to help you, and we think that we're really lucky that you found us. It's what we're all about. We're about trying to help people who need help, right? So, can you tell us what the money we used for?
This money we will gonna use this for the needy person in southern Luzon. We're in the last November 2 and 3. We are in southern Luzon, and we give relief goods, and we feed people. Actually, it's around 276 families. We give relief, and we feed also children. about 300 children. So that's all. If you gave the money to us, the money is will gonna go to we will go to the typhoon victims in southern Luzon.
Cool. We'll be in touch via Angela's and Mariah to make sure we can get the coins to you and how we're going to get them to you. I'm not sure if you've got a crypto person there, but we'll sort that out for you. Any questions, Boo?
No, that's great. I'd just like to congratulate her for the work that she does. And in some ways, it almost feels like, we're doing the easy part. Although, there's always going to be frustration. There's ups and downs with what we're trying to achieve, right, at Wish. But no, thank you very much for your efforts, and congratulations for your efforts. And I'm sure you will spend this money to get the most benefit for those people who have suffered through that typhoon. Thank you.
Great words, Bill. I think that's exactly the point, isn't it? That we are, humbled a little bit by the work that these people do. At the end of the day, it's and it's great to have them on. Angela, do we still have the second charity? I can't find.
Yeah, actually, he is RJ, the founder of Upland Adal. However, he sent me a message that he's currently distributing goods in far-flung area. That's why the connection is good, not good, rather. So he just wants, on behalf of RJ, he wants to say thank you for our support and for the opportunity.
That's really cool. If we can come back in while we're on, we'd love to have him on. And I think, look, one of the things for me is that, every time I hear someone tell me they're going to feed 300 kids, I just feel like I'm so proud to be involved with Wish. I'm so pleased we do what we do. I'm so pleased to be supporting them. That's why we set it up, right? We set it up so we could feed 300 kids. And so if you're in this and you're listening, just remember that every person who owns Wish helps to keep that coin price at a level we're able to do this. And the higher we can make it the coin price, the more value we can give everybody. So thank you to you all for that. Look, I'm going to go to Simon in a few minutes and hear a little bit about his trip to Lisbon. Before I do that, I'm just going to touch on emissions. Angela, can you bring up be ready with the spreadsheet for the loyalty in a few minutes? I'll bring it up in a few minutes.
Sure.
Thank you. Look, we're talking about, as you guys know, a few weeks ago, we cut our emissions from 0.20 to 0.15. And since not right now, sorry, Angela, a few minutes from now, thank you. I'll let you know. Or right now, either one's okay. We cut our emissions from 2 to 1.5, and we said at the time that we thought that it would help the value of the coin, and the value of the coin was more important to the charities, it was more important to the owner, it was more important to the founders than anything else at that point. That all the yield we were doing wasn't going to matter as long as the point kept the coin value was going down, and that we needed the coin value to go up, because it doesn't matter what return you're getting if the coin value is falling. If we can get the coin value stable or going up, all of a sudden returns are really cool on top, right? If you bought Wish at 19 cents and you've made 40% plus a yield, that's a hell of a return, right? And that's what's going to bring more people into Wish. Now, we need to keep the coin price going up. And one of the things that we will look to do in the next few days is to take the emissions we've taken them from 2 to 1.5. We're now looking at taking them from 1.5 to 1. Now, we told you guys this. We put that into the Telegram channel when we did it, that we'd do one and we'd review and do another if we thought we needed to. And we are looking at doing another one. So we will poll inside the Telegram group probably tomorrow, and we'll move quite quickly. One of the things that we feel is that, look, I don't mean to be rude, but yield farmers pile in and then dump us and our price goes boom. Charity people buy our coin and hold it and take some return from it, and great on them, right? We're trying to stop the guys who are coming in to yield farm us, and then when the yield starts to drop away and more people come in, they'll dump it out, and we're left in trouble. So we're looking to take the emissions from 1.5 to 1. There'll be more information on that in the chat, and we will put it to the community for a vote tomorrow. But once we start and get some confidence in that decision, which I think we're completely in favour. The founders, the advisors are all 100% sure it's the big move. It's what we need to do next. We'll be moving really quickly on it, following the reach out to the community, providing we get a reasonably solid response to it. Simon, weekend in a couple of days in Lisbon. How did that go?
Yeah, it went well. Having not travelled for 17 months and having been sat in a chair pretty much the whole of that time, messing around with crypto and doing wish stuff. Blisters on my feet, my legs are still aching. There were two days of excruciating agony walking around a thing the size of 17 rugby pitches. It was huge, this place. Hadn't taken into consideration at all the travel restrictions and all the COVID stuff, and didn't prepare, and turned up at Heathrow on Wednesday with no documentation, nothing signed, and it was just a bit of a nightmare. But we made it there on Wednesday morning. Beautiful sunshine, lovely day. It was really nice, and we headed on over straight over to the summit halls, and we spent 2 days walking around 5 different halls, talking to loads of different people. It was a proper startup tech summit. We met the guys from Radix. We met some guys from other crypto industries. We met guys from Cisco, and we just talked to everybody that wanted to talk to us about Wish. And to be fair, there was a lot of people that were really genuinely interested in what we were talking about. I think the idea, when we kind of built a strategy on the plane on the way over, and the first part of that strategy was to stay off the wine and stay off the beer for 2 days, and let's try and make the most of the time that we had there. And I think our strategy was let's find a partner. Trying to find someone that will just partner with us. If you guys understand the crypto partnerships, these projects, they just partner with everyone. I'm not quite sure why I think it's some kind of publicity marketing thing, but they just partner with other firms. And because of what we do, we're inviting to other crypto projects just to say that they're associated with an outfit like we are. I think that's going to bring them kudos, and a lot of them were positive about that. So lots of great conversations, lots of great contacts, and a worthwhile visit. And it was successful.
What was the conference, mate?
It was the web summit, the tech web summit that they have every year. I've never even heard of it before. It's massive. It's the biggest tech summit in the world every year. It's the same week every year. It's always in Lisbon. I don't know how many thousands of people were there, but there were some big guns there. Google were there, Amazon were there, some big talkers, big speakers were there. CTO of Amazon, I think it was Amazon. CTO of Amazon was there. It was big guns. It was a big gun gig.
Did we create some relationships we can build on again next year? Are you going back?
We did create some relationships. We created a great relationship with Radix, because when we met the CEO Piers, which has kind of been a bit of a thing for myself and Mitchell. Kind of like this guy. He's great. He's great in interviews. He's a great CEO. He's got a lot of energy, and we were really looking forward to meeting him. And pretty much we met him straight away. He was the first guy we spoke to. Spent a good hour with him. He's a really nice guy. Talking about where they were in their project and where we are in ours and how we differ. And I swear, an hour later, the Radix price shot through its all-time high and hasn't stopped since. And it literally was whilst we were talking to Piers.
Anyone that listened to you last month has enjoyed that a lot. Me and Boo for our group, we bought Radix on Wednesday, I think it was.
Timing.
We were just pure luck, just pure luck. We said, oh, that's going well. Only a small amount. Only a small bit invested in everything, but. Everyone who listened to you last month will know that Radix was worth the buy, right?
Yeah. Shukri, you sold yours early, man. You sold yours too early.
No, I have some. No, but talking about Radix is something that's quite predictable, because, and this is what I say, crypto is quite predictable, because if you had read the white paper last year, the Piers guy and the team don't get anything unless it hits 10 times at 39 cents. So that's what I'm going to talk about on Sunday. These things are predictable. It's either you have paper hands or diamond hands. You decide.
Yeah, I mean, a big thanks to you, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even know what it was. So thanks for that.
Yeah, we well, thanks you both, because we wouldn't have had a clue either without you guys. Again, we're only small, but it's you know, look, it's a really nice time in crypto. I think the BSC scan thing that we're in is up 130% in the last 3 or 4 months, and maybe the last 3 or 4 weeks actually. And it's nice to be seeing this kind of stuff. You know, if you can pick the right ones, and you know, it's we've all got to be careful of you know, potential crashes. And one thing you were talking about earlier, I don't want to give this too much time, but everyone's going to be on the same side of the boat soon, right? And that's dangerous. But then everyone's going to be on the other side of the boat after that. And I think there might be some opportunities there that people are missing. I'm not sure we're going to quite see what people think when the whole world's not going to flip. I think there'll be some people going, actually, they'll be looking for a different trade as everyone moves over to one side, and they'll be looking for a different trade as everyone flips back. And there'll be some opportunity around that. I don't get too much of that kind of stuff. I would appreciate that, Simon. Thanks for the update. I need to talk a bit about the charities. Can we now, Angela, can you bring up the loyalty program thing for us, please? So here's what you need to do. Now, this is a nice, simple version of this. We're going to have this posted in the chat if it hasn't been already. So I'm just going to get rid of all my cameras off my Wish so I can see it all. So exclusive pass monthly crypto event. Now that's Wish Warriors level 4, Wish Hodlers level 5, and Wish Legends level 6. And we've got 2 Wish Legends at the moment. Thank you guys very much for being in the first 2 at that level. So that is great. But they will get to come to Shukri's event next Sunday, provided that they have bought their appropriate amount of coins, 300, 500 or 1,000. And you can see how this works. We have made some changes to it. Look, we let people into Shukri's event for $100 last month. And we've always felt we need to do everything we can for our people, but there's also a limit to how much that we can do without being a bit more realistic. The truth is that if you said to people out there that you could buy $300 worth of a coin, which isn't going to lose a lot of value, you know, it's not you're going to lose the $300 and get a look at $1 million trade. There are a lot of people who would do that. We have to keep it at a reasonable value to be fair to Shukri in this. And look, it's the only real change. The other thing we're going to do down here is, so can you keep an eye on the questions, please? I'm just going to try and get it off my screen. Cheers, we'll come that way back in a second. We are going to split these up into two portions, the 30-minute one-to-one AMA per month and 30-minute live one-to-one annual conference. So if you're on Wish Legends, you get both of those. We'll be firming up annual conference dates in the next week or so. Watch us at the AMA next week for that. I think mid-April is likely for that. So Wish owners down level 1, currently on Wish coins, sold no Wish coins. Staker Wishes level 2, currently owned Wish coins, sold no Wish coins. They do look very, very similar to me. I'm not quite sure they actually be quite like that. I think that maybe the Wish owners just own, and the sold thing isn't applicable to them. It is to the rest. So we'll clean that up for you guys. Well wishes, starting to get into, and from Staker Wishes. If you are owning and holding Wish coin, you can come to the weekly briefing from the likes of Simon, Shukri, Michael, and myself. Look, Sunday night at 8:30 is the only night of the week I leave my wife with my kids to bed, and I come down and watch that stuff. That's how good I think it is. I don't watch recordings of anything afterwards. I watch anything I'm going to watch. I watch it live, and I come down at 8:30, and it's the only night of the week my kids don't get me at bedtime, and that is because I think this is that good. And all you've got to do is own Wish and hold Wish to be in that group. The well wishes buy $100 Wish. We're going to have a look at this doc because it makes little sense right now to me, to be quite honest. Wish Warriors buying 300, starting to get the monthly crypto event. Wish Hodlers, that's the level that I'm on. 500 a month invested by them. They get more votes for the allocation. They get more Wish coins given to them. They're invited to the weekly market review. They're invited to the special event with Shukri, and they get an annual conference pass for live as well. And the Wish Legends just get everything and our complete appreciation. So look, if you do want to be into Shukri's event next Sunday, you'll need to be a Wish Warrior, which gets you the exclusive part to the monthly crypto event. We will have another one of those in December. but we'll let you know what that is once we've gone through the November one. So it's going to be a really busy week for the Wish Warriors, Wish Hodlers and Wish Legends, because we need to do our buying before midnight Saturday, because Chocky's up Sunday, to make sure we can get into that event, and we don't want to miss that event. That event is going to be huge. Cheers for that, Angela.
Shall we do a little preemption there, Paul, and just let the group know when you and I will be buying this week?
Oh yeah, look,
so that they can front run us if they want to.
Look, I really like this part where we do this, where we say you and I are going to buy. Simon, are you going to buy with us?
Yeah.
Yep. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Simon, Boo, and myself will be buying on Friday night or Saturday night.
Let's do Saturday night.
What?
We've got an All Black test late, don't we? So we'll be up quite late, right?
Yeah.
Saturday night. So we'll be buying on Saturday night after 5 p.m. soon. Is that okay?
Sounds good.
After 5 p.m. soon, you'll see myself, Boo. And look, one of the things I like to do, I buy $100 lots. I buy 5 lots of 100. I don't know why I even do that, but I like to do that. We all do the same sort of thing. So you guys can know that if you're a Wish loyalty programmer, that you can know that we are coming in Saturday night to buy, and that you guys can be in before us and take advantage of any price movement that gives. We're happy to give that to you guys, and come to Shooker's event on Sunday and learn how to make $1 million. Simon, any answer to the question? And guys, please, look, I see we had a question, and thank you very much, Linka. Look, we need more questions. It is an AMA, so pile your questions in if you've got any. Any answer for that question now, Simon?
Oh, did I answer it? Sorry. Let me just see.
The conversations and feedback from the conference give you ideas on how to better prepare pitch for the Fox interview.
Yeah, so as I replied to Linka, that's what we'll be discussing this week as a team. How we build that strategy. We are building a strategy as a team, as a project for and to make sure that this Fox interview, we get the most out of it in the time we've got. So we're working on it.
Yeah, look, it's one of those things, isn't it, with the Foxing assignment, that we need to look. It's got to fit the rest of the plan, and we're still working a little bit on the long-term plan for what we're going to do with Wish. We've got some great ideas. We need to make them a bit more concrete before we really get into them in too much detail. You guys will hear more about them most weeks in the AMA. Look, my advice to you guys: if you're in Wish, come to the AMA every week. You will hear what we are going to do next first in this AMA, and the Foxing is a big part. One of the things I don't know if we've been clear about, Simon, is we've got a session with Fox, and we've got the option for 2 more. So we've only got one chance at Fox. If we get a good result from the first one, we're able to go back a couple more. We do have that option with Fox, and I think that means that the Foxing will be done. I'd expect the first interview on Fox to be done pre-Christmas.
I agree, and by the way, it's reoccurring, so we've got the option to roll it as long as we want. As long as we're successful. We're signed up. We're paid. And the ball's in our court now. It's for us to decide when we want to do it and make sure, like you said, we plan for it properly and we structure it before we go into it. No point in doing it next week. Doesn't make any sense. It's got to be structured.
Look, I had a question in the Telegram chat today, Boo. Can you confirm that the transaction fee on Wish is 1%? Is that right?
Yes. So there might have been a little bit of confusion around that, but yes, there is a transaction tax on every transaction that you do. So that includes staking and unstaking. It's a 1% fee, and half of that gets exchanged into liquidity and burnt. So in other words, once I think it reaches a cap of around 2,000 coins, there's a transaction that takes place that puts half of it into BNB, makes it into a liquidity token, and then gets burnt for all time. So it's preserving that liquidity in the pool. The other fees that we do have only relate to the non-native pools and farms on our website. So if you wanted to stake your BUSD, for example, and earn Wish, then there is a 5% deposit fee. So I think there might have been a little bit of confusion about what fees are where, but that's just a very brief summary of the fee structure.
When you say confusion, I just answered wrong, right?
Well, if you were confused, someone was confused. So yes, there was some confusion.
Look, I just want to look again. If you've got any questions, pop them in the chat. We'd love to answer your questions. One thing I just want to talk about is for people who are in this that are completely new, I might ask Simon or Shooker to jump into this one. So there's a 1% transaction fee. Half of it goes to liquidity and is then burnt. Now, that means that we don't benefit from it, right? Liquidity is good for everybody, but we as the owners don't benefit from the tax, right? That half goes there and we can't take it out later, we can't get to it, it's there forever to make sure there's always liquidity for Wish, right?
That's how I understand it. Shukri? That's correct, yeah?
Yep, we don't benefit.
Yep.
And
No.
there's usually someone looking at the transactions anyway. So if something happens out of the ordinary, trust me, the group will go on fire. Someone usually catches it.
We are so we are the tax is not coming directly to us. The tax is going into liquidity for the coin, and then it's left there. We can't get to it. So it's one of the many things that we've done to make sure Wish is as stable as we can possibly make it going forward. Look, unless anyone has anything else to add, I've got through. Shukri, you got some more?
I'd like to ask the Filipino. Oh, who was the one that won the charity? You guys have Coins PH wallet, right? You have a Coins PH wallet? Because I think we can transfer Ethereum to that Coins PH and you can convert it to peso, Gcash, whatever you want.
If you're still with us, we'll be in touch tomorrow if we don't hear from you. If you've got a Coins PH wallet, then we can get it to you and you can get it over to. We'll move it to Ethereum, get it over to you, and at that stage you can turn it to pesos and get it to feeding those mouths we need fed. As I said earlier, we'll be giving a quarter of that per week for 4 weeks on the Monday out to them so that it doesn't affect our price when it comes out. Hey, if I'm wrapping this up, and Simon, Boo, Shukri, anything from you before I wrap this up?
Nope.
I'm good.
All I'd like to say is congratulations and thank you to you guys. Our coin's up 40%, and it's up because you guys are holding it. And that's made a huge difference to us. And cutting those emissions and having charity-minded people buying and holding our coin is the key going forward. And it's great to see it. And look, 40% from 19% to 90 cents to 26 cents is nice. 40% from 26% up is another, is 36 cents. 40% from 36% takes us to 50 cents. These are significant gains, and we just need to keep doing what we're doing. But we are certainly getting some help from the BNB price. Don't get me wrong, we are getting some help from the BNB price, but we're going to cut emissions further. We're going to see if and that means that those guys that bought earlier that got hurt a little bit on price, they already have got a lot of coins from the yield, right? They can hold on to those, or we see if we can get that price back up. So they've got the extra coins and the price going up, and we can get them on the right side of this as soon as we possibly can. Thank you very much for joining us, everybody. It's great to have your company today. Remember, for the AMAs, we would love to have more questions. They really are valued by us. Otherwise, join us every Sunday, 4 p.m. Singapore, and we will answer your questions and keep you completely updated on everything that we do. Recording of this will be in the Telegram tomorrow. Recording of this is on YouTube right now. It's on Facebook right now. It's on Twitter right now. If you want to see that, please jump in and grab it. I just want to check if I've got a question I've missed here, because I'm just. Oh, we're going to go to Angela for the 100 Wish coin.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's do the Angela. Let's do all of the draws, please. Whatever there's to be done today.
Yeah, for sure. So I'll share my screen. Hold on. So I'll go first with the Gleam form entry. We have a total of 73 entries for Gleam form, and the price is 100 Wish coin. Okay. Congratulations to Hadi for winning 100 Wish coin, and I will announce it on our Telegram group, so they will communicate with us regarding their prize. All right, so let's move forward with the AMA attendees. So we have, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. By the way, the poll here is not the poll of our founders. It's a different poll. His name is Paul P, just to avoid confusion. So the winner will receive 100 Wish coin.
Guys, we're going to lose the live stream of this. Sorry. Please come on. We're going to lose the live stream.
Go on, Shane.
Congratulations, Shane. Thank you so much. Okay. Got it.
Okay, everyone, we are blocking up the streaming system that actions 12th minute. We need to jump off if there's no other questions. Congratulations. Shane won. Did Shane win again?
Yeah, you did. Go on, Shane.
That shows there's not a God. I'm only kidding. Of course, there's a God. I'm only kidding. Everyone, have a great week. Hold your wish. Don't forget to buy by Saturday at 6 p.m. Sing, because me, Boo and Simon will be buying then and pushing that price up a little bit further. And you've got to be in for Shukri. When he talks about $1 million trade, I can tell you right now that I already have that money coming out of my bank account and going into my crypto account to get ready for it. I will not miss it. When he tells me there's $1 million up for grabs, I'm going to get the $1 million. Yes, you guys do as well. See you all later. Bye.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.